Whoops. Okay. Let's get going. Alright. I think that'll have to be turned up a little bit. Let me check the volume. I always forget to check beforehand. Or like, well, whatever. It's a thing. It's a thing. Thing that happens. But yeah. Oh. Oh. Erica, where are you going? Cat just went boing. Boing, boing, boing. Do 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 do. I'm just gonna wait a little bit for people to come in. Okay. Load faster. Let's see, I should check might as well check the DOS box. Install, enter to continue. Nice. Yeah, I'm using these. Oh gosh, it's good old DOS. Turn to DOS. I'm pressing enter on purpose. Beep. Okay, I'm done. Alright. Now which one of the screensavers? I was not aware of that. Yes. It's on, Jenny. It can see you.
Hi.
Now, Jenny, you see what I'm playing? Wolf, fear me, for I'm lurking. Welcome, Wolf's Brain.
Can it? Is all of me shown, or am I like cut off?
You're cut off. Only your chin was shown.
Okay.
You want to join in this one, Jenny?
I'm just waiting for me to move. I'm excited. Hi, wolfy person.
Hi, faceless non-Korlawolf person. That's my younger sister, Jenny.
I have a face now.
Yes. I'm waiting for Adam to come in because I'm pretty sure he's gonna like this. It's like, come on.
I'm excited for it. I like this game thing.
We'll go back into install just to waste time in the DOS box. There's a bunch of... I could mess around with this if I wanted.
Is fun watching the image of me.
Yeah.
Very delayed. I'll have to end up going and watching so I can hear the music.
Right. Sound blaster. I wonder if I did this and with cool synth MIDI, cool soft virtual MIDI synth, whatever it is, if I could use like so this is an old Sierra point and click game? Oh yes it will. Yes it is. Alrighty, I gotta stop messing around. Let's get started. I can see you lying down, Jenny. You don't need to show feet. What is this? Welcome, Adam. Check this out. I think you're gonna like this. This is Freddy Pharkas for on-tier Pharmacist. Why? Because why wouldn't you want to play that? Kitty! Yeah. Erica. Jenny, what are you doing with Erica? Remember, she might have a hurt paw. Why? Dang it. Alright. Now, let's go and... This is Korlawolf Sister Feet presents a classic. Alright, now let's check out the prologue. I am not gonna sing along.
Okay.
You can't get me to sing along. At least not now. But Kazoo! I'm purposely messing up now.
I can't what's the one you show me?
Yeah, she's messing around. Just enjoy the music. Maybe I'll sing it some other time, just not now. Yeah, it is a long song. There actually is a version of Aloe. First for the time, I thought you were gonna play like, and then it was like, that's Fazbear, not Farkas. Yeah, and since when are there pharmacists in that game? Best Werewolf Buddy system in Skyrim. Okay. So he's a cowboy who went to middle school after he got his ear shot off. Basically. And after this, we're gonna immediately start the game. Ah, the jokes. Apparently Russell's... Apparently... I was like, I would assume getting your ear shot off would be quite frightening. It makes sense to me. And I gotta wear a hat while playing as well. Gotta have the hat. And the game's gonna start and I cannot adjust the text that's gonna pop up. This is a long prologue. Living the coarse gold dream. Wait a minute, can I do it quickly? No, I can't change the freaking text. I need to change the text. Then the name of the feet appear. Yes, that is Jenny in the chat. Here comes voice acting from me. Let's go. Freddy Pharkas? You was asking about Freddy Pharkas, the man who saved Court Gold and nobody knowed he was in? Well, you just hop on old Willie's lap and I'll tell you all about it. I'll cover on a bit more to the right. That's got it. Sit right there. No, thank you. Now, if I remembers this right, it's been a few years. My brain's been getting mighty rusty. Well, that's right. It all started when Freddy went up to open up the pharmacy one day in the spring of 1888, as I recall. And here we go. We start the game. And I can finally adjust. We want max speed, slow for the text. And we shall save this start game. Oh god, they're getting on. Yes, it's cowboy times. What do you expect? Okay, and look at that. Little pointer's got a hotkey. Let's walk over here. You're surprised to see Billy, the town handyman, boarding up the Dirty Sheet Hotel. I'd like to shake your hand, Billy. You're doing a fine job. He looks at you a little funny. Let's go, let's talk. Billy, the old town handyman and jack of all trades, is boarding up yet another core school business, the Dirty Sheets Hotel, the finest hostelry in all of eastern Madera County. Okay, so maybe it was only the best after that other hotel shut down, but it's in its day, the Dirty Sheet was really something. Say, Billy, when did the dirty old sheet fold? Older sheet fold, dang it. Good morning, Mr. Pharkas. Right, just yesterday. It was a surprise to me, too. Nobody told me nothing about it till he gave me these boards. Well. I feel like I might have... nope, I didn't skip something. Well... Part 1 isn't... Hey, it's... The snot-nosed brat adds a lot of charm to the downtown course gold. Don't try it, mister. I know haiku. Just how long have you had this desire to talk me down inanimate objects? That's not what I was trying to do. What do you want? Can't you tell I got things to do? My, but the children in this town are polite. Now, it says we're gonna go to the pharmacy, but we're not. We're gonna go wherever we want. We're gonna explore everywhere. The door to the outhouse is the only part they got it right. They did a real half-assed job on the rest of it. As in, not much privacy, but the ventilation is excellent. Well then, you can't think of any. Let's do some exploring. Yep. Wait, the game said ass? I did it? Oh yeah, it did. This isn't a humongous entertainment game. This is Sierra Adams. One of Hyman Undertaker's coffins is lying in disrepair off near Reboot Hill. Looks like a cedar model number 7, eternal slumber, and no moths. Oh, that's the church. You can't look through the keyhole. It's blocked. This was probably before the ESRB got really strict. I think this was early 90s. Aha! Score! Score! You take the key to the church. Now, let's see. The door just opened. How can you not get in? The candles in the church foyer are glowing with a holy light. You would never dream of stealing a candle from a church. Oh, the score sounds. Yes. Wait. I missed a line. But we did take some wax. We didn't steal the candle. Well, we're perfectly fine with stealing wax. You surreptitiously swipe the elixir, looking around to see if anyone is watching. Fortunately, nobody is. Score! Okay. It's more of the, oops. I think I can try to... In general, you'll have better luck if you try talking to things with mouths. Well, that's not what I was trying to do, but whatever. Art designer! Yeah, it shows the credits there. There's this big art at the base of the water tower. This tank portion of the water tower, the whole town's drinking water supply is stored here. The windmill turns steadily in the arid coarse gold trade winds. That picture is worth 1,000 words, though. Lead programmer. Excuse me very much, I believe this stall is taken. Oops, sorry, Judge. Everything coming out okay in the end? Of course, same old story, thank you for asking. Well, that was awkward. And it's a school. It's Sissy playing on the slide. No wonder the boys call him Sissy. His mother really dresses him effeminately. This is the corner of Main and Education Street. The SA office and the schoolhouse are on the west and east sides of the street, respectively. Clutter prevents your passage to the south. And it's one of the Youngstown's boys diligently trying to make his point. Education. In this case, it's a 6. It's Weebix, one of the little orphan girls. Sorry, that's not what I was trying to do. You can poke everyone. Sissy is in a foul move. He'll bite your finger clean off. You can't play now. Keep your hands off the kids. They're Penelope's responsibility. Hello, Sissy. My, your golden locks are looking pretty today. Sissy glares at you with a look that says, I know 1,000 ways to cause pain to a human body. You want to start counting? Hello, Weebix. How are you this morning? She pointedly stares away from you, counting to herself and continuing and looking just a bit peeved. 1, 5, 9, 3, 4, 7, 2, 6. I've got you confused now, haven't I? Weebix's eyes get very large and well up with tears. She sets her jaw firmly and just keeps jumping, starting with 1. Hope you're proud of yourself. That was me! Now, let me tell you something about this game. There are quite a gosh, they don't like this dude. There are quite a few ways to die in this game. And that would include just the swamp seems thick enough to hold your weight. Guess I misjudged the surface tension. Credits showing up there. So that's how Freddy Brilliant Courier come to a screeching halt. He sank into the swamp and was never seen again. Shame too, because the rest of us were kind of planning on being in the sequel. There never was a sequel, sadly. You can die? Yeah. That ain't one of my better stories, anywho. Say, did I ever tell you about a story about old King Graham? Seems there was this evil wizard and he got Graham into just a peck of trouble. But yes, there are a bunch of ways to die and lose in this game, and they're pretty funny. And I like the music. Bum. Now we restore and we avoid going into this one. How does someone with a PhD misjudge the surface tension of water? It's a video game. Who knows? A lot of stuff. Clothes. The Bank of Bob. I'm not going to be clicking on everything, but I am quite tempted to do so. Oh, we missed the text, it says, when that happens. The local insect population has been thriving. What with all the dry weather Coarse Gold's been having lately, this is one of the smaller anthills around the town. You really have no desire to touch that anthill, nor do you wish to further your entomology collection at this time. Hey, what are you ants doing here anyway? Red ants, oh god, those things hurt. Ah, I missed it. They don't even stop, let alone crack a smile. Oh yeah, and we gonna save again. Because guess what? We can be stupid! Ta-da! Yep, Freddy fell down. Went boom. We're a sad day. We found him all squished and not really living anymore. Of course, we had our own problems to deal with all of a sudden. Like, that's when the town of Coarse Gold ceased to exist and we done known it. Well, that's another story, boys and girls. I got to be alone with my thoughts for a while. Ta-da! Dead. Oh yeah, and I can also show you another way we can die. Let's see, no, cancel. What do we have in our items? We have a bottle of Dadgum's magic elixir, positively guaranteed to cure myopia, melancholia, the vapors, congestion, consumption, malaria, piles, shingles, rickets, leprosy, bubonic plague, gout, bursats, arthritis, and the galloping cruds. 190 proof. Yowzer! Now we're gonna... Wait, you open the bottle and take a whiff. The small cilia lining your nose curl up and fall out. Your sinuses start to drain. Your eyes begin to water and your face turns red. Say, this stuff is really effective! Let's drink it! You uncork and swig the elixir, finishing the bottle before you know it. Of course, the really ironic thing is that Freddy should have known better to drink that awful patent medicine. It was like pouring a bottle of alcohol down your gullet. I gotta catch my breath. Freddy died just a little while later, foaming at the mouth and pointing at some purple wild dingoes he thought he was seeing. Coarse Gold came to a nasty end, what with the... Well, I don't like to talk about it. You give me old white trash blues. Next time, try drinking something healthier, like radiator sealant. Yes, I am purposely gonna find all the different ways to die. Because why not? Are you just gonna show us all the ways we could die? Well, so far. Whew, that was a close one. Considering the condition of this old bridge, you may only have about 3 crossings left. Now, let's actually cross it again and read what it says again. Whew, that was a close one. Considering the condition of this old bridge, you may only have about 3 crossings left. So, it never breaks down. It's just a thing to mess with you. Okay. You know, Smithy, I've been wondering about that horse of yours. What happened? Concerned neighborhood kids, you just can't leave anything outside at night anymore without them stripping it right down to the axles. How do you do that with a horse? How's business, Smithy? Flattening Coplop, Pharkas, and you? Actually, I'm doing okay. Not great, but I'm making it, in spite of this mild economic downturn we've been experiencing. Bah! If I could just find me a buyer, I'd unload this dog mid a second. Those meddling kids. Apparently, most of the lower half of the horse is in a chop shop somewhere in Los Angeles by now. Well then. Poor girl, did some vandals come by and strip you down? Stop being silly, no one can talk to a horse. Of course. Now what else? Well, that's a place we'll have to check by later. Now let's actually go into some buildings. I'll avoid the Bank of Bob for now. Hey, we got the saloon here. Now let's see. Sam Andreas owns and runs the Golden Ball Saloon. Can't talk to a horse, of course. He's smart, savvy, and generous to a fault. Why, it's old Doc Dizzy Gillespie. He's been drinking again. Must be office hours. 3 mean-looking hombres sit up close to the stage. Upon closer examination, you see that they're drinking wine spritzers. Maybe they're not so mean after all. It's Neville Shute, the piano player. You know, Neville Shute, the piano player, he's doing the best he can. It's a likeness of Chastity, one of the girls over at Madame Bovary's. She's so lifelike you feel as if you could just reach out and touch her. And you could save about $20 that way too. It's a moose head. Only domestic brand Sam serves. It's way out of reach, just like Prosperity. Glancing around to make sure nobody's looking, you turn to the moose head and say, "Hey, decided to quit while you were ahead?" You chuckle quietly to yourself. That is until you hear the moose reply, "Hey buddy, you're really funny. Why, that's the first time I've heard that joke. Today!" Well, let's talk to people. Well, if it ain't Sam Andreas, the bartender's bartender. If it ain't, I'm having a severe identity crisis. How the heck are ya? Tolerable well. Yourself? Can't complain. Pharmacy business seems to be pretty good lately. Well, the pharmacy business has always been a little too interesting for me to hear about, so hey, don't be a stranger. Doc, hey Doc! What's that? Are you drunk again? Me? Drunk? Yeah, I was sure as a day I was flying off my ass. I mean the day I was born. Of course. Welcome to Course Gold, strangers. I haven't seen you around these parts before. You new in town? You hear the unmistakable sound of grinding and cracking teeth. You hear the spitting, tearing sound of 6 severely chapped lips curling in ugly sneers. You hear the pop of knuckles as 3 trigger fingers flex in readiness. You decide your friendly offhand comment has been misinterpreted. Oops. Oh yeah, I think I can talk to the painting. Chastity, chastity, chastity. Ah! Shh, don't talk to me while I'm painting. You out-of-shape mouse. Yeah, let's check out, Mom's Cafe. Hey, Mom, would you mind if I took this empty can? If you must. Suppose there's more where that came from. In fact, I insist you take it. Get it out of here. I'm sick of the sight of it. Score, score. Morning, Helen. Freddy Pharkas, since when are we on a first-name basis? Cafe food. Only my closest friends may call me Helen. You and I are acquaintances, nothing more. Therefore, you should address me as Mom. Land's sakes, I'm sorry, Mom. That's better. Now, what did you want? When I remember, I'll let you know. Honestly, some people. It's Helen back. Hell and back. If she really was your mom, you'd run away. It's Hopalong Singh, Helen's faithful cook from the Far East. Oh gosh, I'm gonna regret doing this voice for him. He used to work as a professional chef for a chain of Ponderosa restaurants. Wonder what the dude's cooking. Howdy, Hop. How's the restaurant business? Pretty slow. Not much business. Seemed like town closing up and blowing away. You've noticed that too, have you? Oh yes. First abandoned mine, then SA office, then post office, then toll and thin shop, then theater, yesterday hotel. What next? I intend to get to the bottom of this. Maybe hurry before Mom's next to go. Hopsing not want to lose his job. But if we talk to him again, we learn. Can I ask you a question, Hopsing? What is it? It's an inquiry, an interrogative sentence calling for an answer. But that's not important right now. I'd like to know if you got something against pronouns, contractions, and conjunctions. You use so few of them. I can anytime I like. It's simply that Helen Beck paid me handsomely to come and act like an authentic Chinese chef. Granted, nobody actually speaks like this, but she seems to think people speak like this, so hey, she cuts the checks, I just play along. That answer question? Perfectly, thanks. Yep. Oh, this song. Check it out. It's the Can Sheep. It's Barbara Mandrel and the Bobettes, stars of stage, screen, and barnyard. Da, 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 da. Don't touch them, you'll throw off their timing. Besides, the lanolin will make your hands soft and squishy like a girl's. Now listen closely when I try to talk to them. Did you understand it? You get it? Okay, and before I forget, shear it off. You pick up the whiskey glass. I don't know why, but mine not jokes. Eh, we go this way because we haven't. Wow, they're sheep. Freddy is furry confirmed. The door swings open. From the back you hear Chester say, "Help yourself, I'll be right out." Hey! It's this guy! Hiya, Whitten Willie. How's the whittling going? Hiya, Shiner. Just splendidly, thanks. I'm working on an old dead beached whale. It's gonna be my best work to date. Will it be for sale? Will it be for sale? No, it ain't gonna be for sale. I'm an artiste, dagnabbit. Besides, if I hang on to it for a while, maybe it'll be worth something someday. I thought, now scram, I thought wool was technically fur. It's Whittling Willie. He's been here ever since you got to Korlawolf, and he hasn't aged a day. Well, then there would be no fur. He's always been about 140 years old. He spins a mean yarn, and somehow he always seems to know what people did even when he wasn't in the room. It's my secret powers, kid. I got X-ray vision and super hearing, Kay. Now scram. Don't be jostling my arm, sonny. You'll mess up my whittling. You take a complimentary paper bag. That'll be good for later on. Okay, now O'Hanahan's barbershop. God, they use the word scram like. Now scream! Salvatore O'Hanahan, town barber, dentist, bootblack, is hard at work on his customer, Eb Sorbin Jr. Salvatore also happens to be the only Irish Italian in town. I don't know how I'm gonna do that accent. How am I going to do that? How? Oh, goodness sakes. Might as well save before I forget, actually. I guess I'll just call this one 2. Not 1, 2. How the hey am I gonna do that? Maybe I should do... Okay, okay, so... Irish is like... You got in here. Oi, mamma mia. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I gotta figure this out. Okay. How's business, Sal? Seems like you always have a customer these days. Not so good, Freddy. My earnings are up, but my profits are down. I can't do the voice. It's awful. That's too bad, Sal. Do you have any ideas about how to increase business? I do have one idea, but I've been thinking about providing dirty reading material for my customers to read whilst they wait. But your customers are primarily illiterate. Yep, and they can't read so good neither. That was an awful voice. Poke. Salvatore mutters under his breath. Hey, hands off of them while I'm working on this guy. That was freaking an awful voice. Now, it's a door to your pharmacy. I knew that, you think to yourself. Now, you see how he has 6 out of 999 points? Well, we're gonna get a lot of points right now. Check this out. Score! You unlock the door. Ta-da! You're halfway through the game. Look at that. We got 500 points from that. Man, this game is full of stereotypes. Basically, morning, Dominic. Morning, Freddy. What's new? Let's see, I finished reading A Century of Dishonor last night. Quite impressive. That Helen Hunt Jackson really knows how to evoke an image of the white man's treachery. Did you know that how many treaties your people have signed and then broken in the past 20 years alone? Or, excuse me, I think I hear someone calling me or something. It's Dominic, one of your part-time Native American employees. He works under the professional name Running Gag. The union told you that you had to have a cigar store-style Indian out in front when you opened your pharmacy, but as there were a lot of out-of-work real Indians in this neighborhood, you decided it was more politically correct to hire some real ones. The Irish-Italian barber wants to cut this dude's hair while reading dirty magazines. Who would want to be leaning over in a house, dude? This game, man, this game. Now we gotta do some item hunting. Is it this? Aha! You pick up a tube of Preparation G in the handy 20-ounce crabby elephant size. You won't be needing any. Okay, well. Yes, you often feel like ripping this ice cream stand down and bringing on the dregs of the leftover toppings. But you have to watch your heroic girlish figure. Oh, I accidentally touched it. It was like scratching right there. Now let's go. Now we're gonna need to do something. This game requires a manual. Frederick! Why, Miss Prim, you sure are looking pretty today. Now, Frederick, dear, you can call me Penelope if you please. After all, I think we're to that point in our relationship. She must be talking about the hayride you both went on last month, or the square dance you both went to last week, or the cow tipping expedition you both went on last night. Well then, to what do I owe this pleasure of your company this fine morning? This isn't a social call, I'm afraid. I have this rather important prescription Dr. Gillespie gave me. I was hoping you could fill it as soon as possible. So this is our girl, basically. My pleasure, Penelope. Now, now we have a manual we're going to need for this game for the next part we're about to do. And I unfortunately lost my physical copy years ago. Okay, 1993, but that's why we have the internet. I looked around for it today, but I found a King's Quest VI manual, actually. And I wasn't even aware that we had that game. So there's that. The one we fear getting a rejection from? Yep. Now let's see, we need... Where's the freaking, I forgot where the... Where is this stupid thing? Where's the, like... Well, I've got the manual with me, so I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, and here we go. Let's look at it. It says Penelope Prim, 4 milliliters tyloxypolynide orally 2 times 5 days. Why, the poor dear, she must be suffering from the vapors, those injurious exhalations produced within the body, creating feelings of hypochondria and depression. Her prescription is in Doc's usual scrawl and smells of whiskey, so you know it's authentic. The key to the church. Nobody will miss it since the church is never locked anyways. Wow. I actually want to combine items for fun. There's no advantage to waxing the key. You hear the sound of 2 keys hitting each other. Good job! The key doesn't fit in the bottle. Key's just fine in the bottom of your pocket. You wrap the prescription around the church key, but all you accomplish is a few more wrinkles in the paper. The tube of preparation G is unlocked. You combine these two things, you die. Nah, after all, who'd want to get it in? How sacrilegious! Hitting this church key with a whiskey glass. With only one church key, you can't very well use it on itself. You don't need a bag for the wax, it's easily transportable the way it is. You've only got one lump of wax, so using it on itself just isn't possible. The church key doesn't need waxing. There's no need to provide the preparation G with a wax seal, it's already sanitized for your protection. The two just don't go together. The key is well worn from years of use, it doesn't need to be polished. A waxy elixir bottle will not be necessary. It only stink up the candle wax. You try to create the first wax paper bag, but fail miserably, a feeling not entirely unknown to you. Putting the folded bag into the folded bag is far too karmic and supernatural karmic and supernatural concept for you to grasp. Put the prescription in the bag and pull it back out again. Reminds you of all the tests you took in psych class in college, all those square pegs. I've already bagged the church key. You don't need to bag this key. I've already bagged the preparation G. Even if you crumpled it very tightly, you couldn't fit the bag into the glass. It would be appropriate to keep the elixir in the bag, but you won't need to do that. I just like combining stuff. You can't unlock the door key with the church key, mostly because the door key isn't a church, but also partially because the door key is already unlocked. What? Clink! Okay. The elixir isn't booze, you know. It's a highly efficacious placebo disguised as booze. That would really waste the elixir, as preparation is for external use only. There's a better use for that elixir. If you pour the elixir on the prescription, it will be even more illegible. Besides, enough alcohol went into this prescription already. The wax is impervious to alcohol. Okay, whatever. I'll stop messing around now. The pharmacy laboratory where you concoct and bottle your formulas. Now let's start. We look at it. It's high glowox. Whatever. Okay, we're gonna save this. Wrong thing. Oh, you mean I have to go back in order to save? Okay. We'll call this prescription 1. Not 2. Why do I keep clicking the wrong button? Now let's see. That is just a big old word. Somewhere here, right? Hey, there it is. Let's get it. Okay, what would you... It would be a bottle.
Oops.
The container is for your finished project, not for mixing. You're mixing in the proper device. Okay, well... I guess we measure in a graduated cylinder?
Oops.
It's empty! You never seem to have enough. Well, I gotta look at the manual. And in the manual, when I look at high... whatever, an effective aid... Not possible to synthesize in the home laboratory, however, substitutes are permissible. See These long words got me like, yeah. Peptidylcymosine tetrazole. Okay, I found it. Dispense at 40 milliliters a bottle. Now, okay. Where is this stupid thing? There it is. Ah. Get back here. And into the bottle. I said into the bottle. There we go. Cork it. You carefully labeled the container Miss Penelope Prynne for internal use only. And what internals they are, you dream about them at night. Wow. Now we gonna save. Because guess what? Where is it? There it is. We can use it on ourselves! You take a sip of the medication. Unfortunately, the first rule of the Old West medicine chest is never trust nobody else's prescription. So, sorry to say that's how Freddy Pharkas done up and died. Taking medication he didn't need were the death of him, and it wasn't long afterwards that Korlawolf fell into the hands of... Oh, darn it, I'm too choked up to tell you how it all ended. Thing is, we didn't make a mistake. Bum. Now I should have gotten this right. You can give her wrong medicine, but I'm just doing this because I don't feel like dealing with that. Score! Thank you, Frederick. This looks perfect. You are a scholar and a gentleman. Shucks, I'm just a poor pharmacist trying to please my favorite customer. Will I see you again soon? I think that can be arranged, Frederick. See you soon. I'll be waiting. So long now, Penelope. And the medicine. Unfortunately, you were so taken with Penelope's angelic presence that you forgot to charge her the 19. Why did I say 19? 17 she owed you. Oh goodness, and there's Helen back. Good day, Freddy Pharkas. Well, good day to you, Miss Back. What can I do for you today? Well, Freddy, Dr. Lesby, that no good gin-soaked somnol lush wrote me this damn prescription that'll probably cost me an arm and a leg. Here, take this prescription. The rock gut from that old wino doctor is making my new ensemble stink to high heaven. Okay, now we gotta read it. Helen Beck's prescription is barely legible due to all the whiskey spots, but you eventually decipher it. Quinotrizate. Here we go. Okay, well, I gotta look at this. Okay, what we need is, this bismuth stuff. Okay, we need this stuff. Okay. So we need a beaker. And prayer. I guess we're gonna put 15 mils in this. You accomplish nothing but you knock them together but otherwise accomplish nothing. There we go. Now we need 30 up, up, up. 30 grams, and then we take this, put it in there, stir it up, and dispose. And you've returned. You toss it, the glass rod, into the waste receptacle. Okay. And we use this for the pill machine. I guess we put these back. We're making pills for Miss Helen back. There's our prescription box. Doo doo doo. You can place the pills into a medicine bottle by clicking the bottle on the pills. Okay. And then, so that's how it worked. Pill machine! Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop. I like that little charm. Boop 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 boop. And do 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 do. It's such a happy sound, and then bloop boop 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 boop. There we go.
Oops.
I guess we cork it. Take 3 times daily just before meals. Sings along to jingle. And you know I've got to do it. You know I've got to do it. Now, I actually want to do something real quick. This is just water, you see? Jesus! I told you! That was graphic. I think it was more cartoony. Okay, so we just put... That was like a South Park Kenita. We just put water in that bottle. Now let me show you what happens. So we just filled it with water. That's better, Freddy Pharkas. That'll be 22 cents, Miss Back. Put out my tab. I don't have it with me right now. A short while later, remember, we just put water in that bottle. Mr. Pharkas! Yes, Helen? I accidentally gave a bit of this so-called medicine to one of my pets. And it died! Obviously, this is not fit for consumption. Now take back my prescription and get it right this time, or you'll feel the wrath of my handbag. I'm so sorry, Miss Back. I'll take another stab at it, and I'll remove the charge from your tab until I get it right. Huff! It was just water. That's all it was. Water. That's all it was. Oh, the gift didn't work. Never mind. Ah. Here you go. Score! Score! That's better, Freddy Pharkas. That'll be 22, Miss Back. Put in my tab. I don't have it with me right now. Well, we got it right this time. Her pet died from drinking water, though. Oh my goodness. Freddy, honey, just slide that handsome pharmacist butt on over here. I got something I need from you. So the dog died from water? Apparently. Doesn't matter what we put in it. Morning, Sadie. Whatever you got. Yep, showgirl. I got a prescription here I need pills, something that'll increase my womanly powers, if you know what I mean. She said what? Be a dear and fill it for me right away, won't you? I simply can't wait to try it out. Your wish is my command, madame. You take the prescription from madame. What a busy morning. You haven't had to fill this many prescriptions since Custer's troops stayed at the Dirty Sheets Hotel. Not effin'. Now, the prescription is impossible to read. That's what happens when Doc writes a prescription through his bleary, whiskey-soaked eyeballs. Well, let's go back. Okay, alright, let's take this and use it on the whiskey glass, and we use it here. To Madame Ovary. Testosterate.
Score!
That doesn't sound right. That does not sound right at all, so we're gonna need to leave. Excuse me, Sadie, I've got to run out for a bit. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, Freddy, but hurry back. Now let's go on to Doc, because that prescription didn't seem right. Just gonna leave her at the counter. Hey, the sheep are back! Ah, it cracks me up. I didn't mean to talk to them. Doc, you're not writing prescriptions while you're drunk, are you? No, never. I'm a responsible individual with an perfect reputation. Well, let's hand this to him. I mean here. You thrust the prescription in the whiskey glass under Doc's nose. Hey Doc, this says testosterone. You really want to prescribe this to a woman? Testosterone is supposed to be unfit. Poor choice. This is over. I must have meant something else. Sheep. There we go. Doc scribbles a correction on the prescription and hands it back to you. Here you go, take this back to your pharmacy and have fun. Thanks, Doc. And don't come crying to me, George Bailey. I'm gonna swear out a word for your arrest. Look at them sheep go. His eyes are messed up. He's constantly drinking. What do you expect? Alt escape. Now I can go to... Okay, let's quickly look at the prescription. Modified prescription. Fully amended and corrected by Dr. Gillespie. Trosterane, 1 paper each morning after. Okay. So basically it's birth control. Yep. I legit, when the Married a Little Lamb part of the song starts, I think it was gonna play the... Oh, yeah. Time for you shift over. Oh please, you've been reading too many dime novels, stop talking like that. Just trying to please the tourist, Herb. Sure, tourist, whatever, see you later, I'm gonna soak my corns. My people call it mates. Sheesh. But yes, that's a running gag they have. I'm back, Sadie, sorry for the delay, I just had to check a few things out. Who are these two? Perfectly okay, Freddy, hon. I was just admiring the way you display your goods. Look who's talking. Okay, now we gotta make her prescription. It's a paper. Where's the this stuff? The bimethylqueen. And I can't read. I can't say them. They're just too long and complicated. And this stuff. Now we need the mortar and pestle. Grind 50 grams. 15, not 50. And we put it in the beaker. No, the mortar and pestle, because we gotta grind it. Put this back. Looks like jars of Alfredo sauce. 15 grams of that. Put it in. Put that away. Put that away. Put that away. Or I guess that was there. And grind it with the mortar and pestle. Wrap it up.
Oops, oops, oops,
Whoops. I like that sound.
oops, oops, oops.
Dang it. Prepare 5. How do you... Oh, there we go. And there we got a little packet. Let's get the prescription box into there. Let's lay some stuff out.
Oops,
Whoops.
oops, oops.
I'm trying to set the paper down. Well, fine. 2 at a time then, fine. Into there. That's not what I was trying to do. Toss it in the waste receptacle because it wasn't working. Into there. No. There we go. There we go. In there. And we just got 2 left. And we just go whoop and whoop, put it away.
Oops.
Into the little pocket we go. You carefully label the container, Madame Overy. Now we give her her prescription. There it is. Here you go. Score! Thank you, Freddy dear. That's gonna be 22 cents, Sadie, but for you I'll make it 19. What do you say we sorta take it out in trade, Freddy? I'm a mite short this week. Well... Thank you, Freddy. You're a lambkins. Catch you tonight, maybe? Ta-ta! Now there was something I forgot to do. One dance for your meds. Oh, it's not a dance. Hey Farkas, Muppet's killing me. He really knows how to make an entrance, doesn't he? Sorry to hear that, Smithy. Yeah, so give me over that some of that preparation juice. Well, I gotta quickly leave. Because we haven't even talked to the sheriff. I'll be back in a minute, Smithy. Hang in there. You dang well better be, Farkas. These piles are killing me. I'm fixing to nail someone to a wall once I get some relief, damn it. Oh, not just... It's not a dance, I'm saying, in general. Let's see. Let's see, we gotta go to the bank. Answer pig. Okay. Please keep your grubby hands to yourself. I'm interested. You whisper sort of roach. Yeah, how would you like me to turn your butt to the IRS, you goat? Did you say something? I said, how I would love a turn at buttoning your old squire's blue coat. She's clearly off this horizontal. Oh, thank you, I'll button it myself. Have I told you about our new Columbus Day account? It's for benefit and own interest-bearing account. The Lay Down the Lambda. Easter account. I messed that up. Sitting behind the counter is P.H. Balance, current owner of and operator of the Bank of Bob. Yeah, and he's a bore and he's a lice-infested jerk. Can't think of any more dance names to turn into double entendres. Come again, did you say something, Farkas? I said you were more than just a nice, respected clerk. Oh, that's very different. Phineas H. Balance has cleverly situated a newfangled box camera up in the corner to photograph customers. Only trouble is, most customers don't stand in one place for 15 minutes. I understand that certain ruffians enjoy swingings from the chandeliers, Mr. Farkas, but if it's not too much trouble, please try to restrain yourself. Under your breath, you say, you're just a warped, frustrated old man. Pardon me? What was that you just said? I said you're a warm, first-rated old man. The early days of security cameras. Oh, yes. Upon a closer examination, you realize that the entire painting is a trompe l'oeil. Even the frame is actually just painted on the wall. Bob must have wanted to make sure that he stayed hung. Wow. Can't reach it, it's the wrong side. Excuse me, Farkas, please don't touch the poison ivy. Why do you have poison ivy in here? Do you like it? That's my plant on premises. You don't want it. You saw it at the Starving Artists of Fresno sale and you decided it wasn't worth the 14 cents they wanted for it. Because money. It's a duck! We gotta talk to the duck! Quack. Duck Gillespie. Why do you have poison ivy in your bank? Exactly. Contemplating duck dinner, Freddy? Talking to ducks? Desperate for company? Well, ducks are nice. Well, I like ducks. Now we gotta go to the sheriff's office. Quack. We gotta talk. Hey boy, you know, living here long enough to know we's a pretty macho bunch. Bird, don't be teaching me. Leastways not with the window open. What? Sheriff! Farkbird, what do you want? Why'd you close down the Dirty Sheets Hotel? What's do ya? Well, I'm a little worried about the tourist trade and... It's not your place to worry about the tourist trade, boy, leave that to me. Now as for the hotel, if it's any of your business, it was tried and wrong sort of business. Transients, hobos, people of low moral fiber, can't have none of that going on in the Cork Skull, can we? At the rate these places are closing down, there won't be any town left in a matter of days. Listen to me, boy, I just... never mind. I'm just looking to make this place as safe as can be. So if I gotta close down a place or two, well, y'all will just have to live with that. Patooey! Spittoon makes a resounding ping. It's the Honorable Sheriff Chicken Pea Shift. He's trying to invent coffee and donuts. You want to spend a night in the house, son? I think that can be arranged. Y'all just leave them duds alone, boy. You know I like you, boy. But you go poking around your man's privates, I takes yours hands off with nothing flat, boy, just like that. Okay. Cemented in place, Workbird. Do your work so you can't hardly move them. Technically, the fiberglass polymer set is all in one piece, so you can't move it. Whatever. I don't like this guy. Hi, Smithy, I'm back. Everything okay? No, everything's not okay. My tush feels like I sat on branding iron. Now give me something soothing. I need... Okay. We got it. You can have your... You can have your thing. Score! It'll be 15 cents, Smithy, but I don't suppose you can pay me. Ah, you were saying I can't pay my bills fair and square, Pharmacist? Here, I'm gonna settle up tabs with you anyway, since I'm leaving town. Here's what I owe you. Gosh, he moves quickly. Smithy pays you his tab of whole $4.87. Holy moly, a windfall, you're rich! Well, kind of, sort of. If you take my advice, Farkas, you get out of this town. Farkas, sheriff's closing people up left, right, and left. Something stinks, and I mean them horses, cause they're firing up a storm. What? I'm telling you, I was about to pass out, and somebody must have put something in the feed. I don't know what, but I'll tell you, don't be striking no matches out there. Good luck to you, Farkas. It was always one of the good ones. 47, we're rich! Good luck to you, Smithy. Your strong back and gruff but good-hearted demeanor will be sorely missed. You're a strange one, Farkas. Oh gosh, it's the sheriff. Fire inspection. I'm here to check out your fire safety per the new town regulations. Whoa, good thing I came too, Farkas. I'ma have to shut this place up tighter than a pissant's scrotum. Whoa. Language. Dang. But Sheriff, how could you? What's the charge? I haven't done anything wrong. Fire hazard. Why, this building's a terrible fire hazard, Farkas. I do believe this whole building's made out of wood. But Sheriff, every building in this town is constructed of wood. Yes, he said that. He said that. I missed it. Yeah, I'd talk to the bank if I was you. Good day. I missed it, but whatever. But that's Act 1 over. And Act 2? Act 2 is timed, so we gotta be fast. The plot sickens. And we have to deal with farting horses. We have to solve this problem. So Freddy was forced to shut down the old pharmacy again in his will. But he vowed to keep the place up, knowing that someday he'd be opening it up again. Korla got through Act 1. Ta-da! I'm gonna try to go through like 2 acts each part. This might be like a 2-stream game. Problem being the sheriff ain't ignoring him, because if there ever was one, was doing all over this town. The hotel, the playhouse, the smithy, the tall and thin shop, closing them all down on some flimsy pretext. And farting horses, yep. There's no telling who was going to be next. Who put the sheriff up to it, and what was happening with the horses, for crying out loud? It were a mystery, says I. Wait, why are there only 4 acts? Because there just are. Now, this is timed, so... Horse problem. And we're gonna have to do something gross. Take the paper bag. Wait for the tail. Oh, yes, we have to collect. Let me reload because it is pretty specific and I get paranoid about losing time. Because I'm crazy like that. Why don't you swish your tails out of the way? Dang it. Yep, we need to collect. Yes. You will not need to hyperventilate in this game in a bag. Yes. Except it's pretty difficult to get it on the right frame. Yes, we need to collect it in a bag. I keep messing up. Here you got yourself a horse problem. Okay, we get the bag. A paper bag. Or wait, do I need to get something first? Because I might... There's more horses! Oh gosh! We must tell people of this problem. Sam, don't let anyone go out on the street till I give you the say-so. The town's being smothered in horse gas. I don't know how it's happened, but I'm gonna do something before we all choke to death. Yeah, I thought somebody burnt some popcorn or something. Silent but deadly for sure, but don't worry about my customers, Fred. They're not going anywhere. Doc, what do you recommend for extreme flatulence? Raw vegetables, braised preacher usually do the trick for me. Oh, he misunderstood us. Then yes, it's time, so... Let's talk. Mom, you better keep everyone inside till I can get this horse flatulence thing straightened out. Not that it's any of your business, but I'll be keeping my customers in here as long as I can. Of course, if they keep ordering weak tea and wanna biscuits, I'll toss their butts in the street. Can't make any money selling tea and freaking biscuits. Hop saying I just want to warn you not to go outside and not to let your customers go outside till we've cleared the air. You having a big argument or something? No, not that I know of. Then why need to clear the air? Never mind. Go outside all you like. Thank you for kind permission. Oh. Did I get involved in this? Penelope, be careful. For some reason the horses in town are expelling huge quantities of poison gas. It's not safe outside. My hero. I'll stay inside until it's safe. Thank you, Freddy. You may have just saved my life. Well, let's get out of here. Alright, enough AVGN news. Horsey. Whoa, what is that guy doing? Anyway, I think I'm a reload out of paranoia. Now, talk to some folks. They're like, don't leave, it's gonna be a disaster. Now, the block van is just a wee bit too heavy for you to cart around. You take the rope, now that Smithy's closed up shop, he won't be missing it. Now what's this? You take the leather strap, Smithy won't be needing it now wherever he is. Digging through Smithy's formerly white-hot forge, you find an unused hunk of charcoal, which you decide may well be of use to you. Now, let's see. More. Take this. More. You drop the charcoal into the tin can. Okay, we need this for... We need to somehow make holes in the can. The leather strap won't fit in the tin can. At least, not yet. Okay, how are we gonna do that? Here will be a good spot to save. Because I know we gotta open that somehow. I don't think it's gonna be here. Oh yeah, and I forgot to grab something earlier. Nope. Those damn kids. Don't they have anything better than to do than hide joy buzzers under the outhouse seat? Wow. How do you puncture a tin can? Oh yeah. The ladder, held in place by a couple of old loose screws, easily comes away from the rest of the slide assembly. You somehow cram it into your pocket along with the rest of the junk you've got stockpiled in there. Good job, Freddy. Wrecked the little kids' playground equipment. That was a shitty situation. If only they knew how good and true your heart is. Okay, let's... Maybe there's something... The desktop's locked. Damn this crude desktop interface. Well, we gotta go upstairs. Okay. You gotta get... No, You pick up the clan check, your hand trembling with the memory of the last time you wore the boots that you traded for it. That monster Kenny the Kid looking down at you and laughing as your ear bled in the hot sun. You put those boots away, never to wear them again, and when you moved to Korlawolf, you sent them to be cleaned and polished. That was years ago. They've probably been lost or thrown away by now. Aha, a key. You take the key. Your old hat and gunslinging outfit. Smells of camphor. That's not what we need to do at the moment, but it'll come in handy later. Okay, how the heck... How do you punch holes in a tin can? I can't remember how to do this. You use, I don't know, we gotta... I forgot! There's an item I need to get! Oh. We gotta move fast. You use one of those can opener thingies. And in this game... We gotta go... Oh! How did I forget about this? You pull the ice pick out of the barrel and gingerly place it in your pocket. Totally didn't look up what I had to get, but I... Wait! Why is his hat like that? Okay, items. We're gonna take the ice pick. And with all the precision of a serial killer, you definitely poke some holes in the tin can with the ice pick. Ha! With the ice pick hopelessly dulled and bent by your manly efforts, and with absolutely no regard for the stinking barren piece of locality laughingly called the environment, you carelessly toss the ice pick away. Well, you got a sombrero. Now, you slip the leather strap through the holes in the tin can. You always wanted a feed bag. Now what we have? A homemade gas mask. Devilishly good work. We are fabulous. Now, use it on ourselves. You take a few deep breaths from the gas mask, clearing your head and enabling you to go on a little while longer. We need this bag. A really terrifically disgusting idea. Unfortunately, the horse's tail is momentarily blocked. Come on, horse. Wag your tail. Please. You're not being very helpful. With 2 horses, I gotta get... Better use the gas mask. Come on, horsey. Fart in the bag. I have to get it on a specific frame. That's what's gonna drive me crazy, though. One of these... Dang it! I wasn't speedy freaking McGee. Dang that guy! Horses are so bad that they're causing you to die at the same time, yeah. One of you. Yes, it's very possibly the most revolting thing you've ever done. But hey, a pharmacist's gotta do what a pharmacist's gotta do. You hold up the folded bag up to the horse's anal sphincter and wait. With the reverberating the bag inflates, capturing a sample of the foul wind. You quickly twist the bag shut, locking in freshness. Now we gotta go to the pharmacy. Do you know why we did this? It's because... Okay. Uh-oh. Out of... Oopsies! Thank you for playing. Now go out and play. Get out of the house. It's a beautiful day outside. It's almost nighttime. Oops. I didn't save that part, did I? No. Kazoo. This time, we'll save. And if it does it again, I'm gonna be suspicious. Restore. Heard you got yourself a horse problem. But basically, if you stay out with the horses too long, you can die from the farts. And I can show you another death. Potentially soon. Horsey, dang it! Can you please? What is this, the Wii? It's like, you should take a break and go outside. But I don't wanna. Dang it! Hey, horsies. Why not take a break? You can pause. Okay, I'm reloading out of paranoia. No, I don't want to take a break. I want to keep playing. Come on. Can it not be such a specific frame? And you horses have to be so slow. I don't tell you how to live your... I missed it again. And this time what I'm gonna do is... I'm just gonna save again. Now we have the bag in hand, ready to go. Do something, horses! Well, screw you! Of course, as soon as I move, it starts. Come on, horses. I keep missing it. This is annoying. Instead of using my gas mask, I could, reload, you know. I don't like missing it. I slowed out of paranoia because it's the freaking time thing. There we go. We've got it. And now we save this as 4. I swear if it crashes again, I'm gonna be quite miffed. And to the pharmacy we go. Bling. Who wants to see another way to die? Because I can do that. Who wants to see another way to die? Come on. I know you want to see it. Me. Okay. You are a sick, sick little pharmacist. And that's how Freddy met his ironic old death from ingesting horse products that was never meant to be ingested. A few days later, all old Korlawolf got bought up by some mysterious East Coast consortium, and well, the rest of this he's finally saying is history. What the hell? I told you! Caution, the Surgeon General has determined that you have gotten exactly what you deserved. His eyeballs popped out! Oh, and look at those vultures. Honestly, Adam, what did you expect from this game? No crashing. No crashing. The alcohol lamp feels cool to the touch. Alcohol lamp is empty. You must fill it with the fuel before you can light it. Oh god, his eyes came out! We're gonna be using the spectroscope. Now... this is 190 proof, so it's alcohol. Fill the alcohol up with dadgums of alcoholic elixir. And now we use this on there, allowing only a slight portion of your sample to escape near the alcohol flame. You notice it's a flame in an unusual color. Put a match to your horse for it. Good idea. Let me have... nope. This. No. I don't quite know how to do this. I forgot how to do this. I know we use this. I know we use this. I guess we put that in front of there. Matches on there. Then we take the bag. Ah, the spectrum lines etched on that etched glass viewer will reveal volumes to those who know how to read. Okay. Now let me look at the manual because it's specific. Where is the page? Okay, it seems that they've been fed lentils, and we've got to treat it with aminophilic citrate. And now I gotta find that. How do I make that? Okay. can be created in the home laboratory. Okay, let's make this. That just doesn't work like that. Why do I need this bag? Yes. Okay, now we got that. Now what we need is sodium bicarbonate, baking soda basically, and there we go, that thing. Fluorochlordone. Okay, we need 40 grams of this stuff. We need it in a beaker. Boop. Then we need 15 of this stuff. And into the beaker. There we go. We mix it up. Dilute with water.
Oops.
I'm reading the instructions here. Oh. Dilute with water to make how many? 55. So I need, oh gosh, I have to math. And I'm only good at math if I'm writing it on paper. So I need 100. And you're probably like saying, you should be able to do this in your head, but I can only do it in my head if I have paper. I can't see numbers in my head. It doesn't work like that. Don't ask me to math for you. I'll be lazy. Oh, so now we just need 25. It's diluted with water. Now, there's magnesium sulfate. 5 grams of it. Stir the mixture well. And into there. Whoop. Pour into medicine bottle and cork. You knock them together but otherwise accomplish nothing. But you carefully label the jar aminophilic citrate. Congratulations! You've just created your first batch of Pharmacist deflatulizer. And hey, guess what? We have another way to die! You guys like that, right? Unfortunately for you, the deflatulizer is highly concentrated, far too powerful to be ingested in undiluted form. So sorry to say that's how Freddy Pharkas done up and died. And yeah, just a common one. Bum, 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 bum. It'll say never drink your own mistakes even when you got it right. Bum, 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 bum. We gotta help the horses. Oh, it's that animation again. Okay. Into the horse feed. Carefully pour the deflatulizer into the horse's water trough. The horses greedily lap up the delicious and nutritious medicated water. Seeing as how his homebrew patootie sealant done the trick on the horses so well, Freddy ran around and dumped the stuff into all the troughs in town. It wasn't long before the folks at Korlawolf was all breathing a sigh of relief. Freddy tossed away his homemade gas mask, kind of ashamed since he would have made a pretty penny off the panting rags. Life returned to normal for a short spell anyhooch, until one of the town inbroods came running up with the latest calamity. I think after we solve this one, I'll then I'll stop, I guess. What? It's this kid. Board up your windows and doors, lock up the women and children, run for the border, Louise. There's a stampede a-coming! A stampede! Hurry up, Freddy. You only got a week and a half before they get here. A week and a half? These snails! Snails? Snails? Good heavens, this is the worst thing to happen to Korlawolf since the great hail of clams back in '83. We have to deal with snails. We'll call this Snail Problem 1. Let's actually go and check out the snails. What's horse farts? Now snails? Yep. And we rush across the bridge. Oh, there they are. Look at it. These snails are the leading edge of a stampede of imported French escargot recently escaped from a haughty San Francisco restaurant being chased by a posse of snooty San Francisco chefs. They appear to stretch to the horizon, and they're heading straight for town. If you don't do something soon to prevent them, they'll slime the entire city. Who wants to see another way to die? You grab a couple of snails from the front of the pack while imagining the aroma of warm drawn butter. But seriously, I can show you 2 different ways to die or game over fail. Me! What? No garlic butter? Ah! And that's how Freddy done up and died from eating mollusks without the proper accompanying condiments. As for Korlawolf, well, it wasn't long before it was wiped from the face of the earth. It's that animage again. Poor Freddy. Died for lack of garlic. Now let's walk back and forth. And let's have the snails get here. You died from eating snail without butter? Yep. The snails! They're approaching too fast! I remember as a kid, I'd just load up this part of the game and I'd go back and forth for the snails. Like, I just really liked seeing the failure. Oh no, you've taken too long! You'll never turn those snails back now! Now, it wasn't as if Freddy didn't have enough time to stop them snails, but somehow he screwed it up but good. Snails ran over Korlawolf and slimed it to kingdom come. Those of us that wasn't killed had to leave town without bringing anything with us. I was one of the ones that didn't make it. That's right, Sonny. You're talking to a ghost. Boo! It's slime time. Yes, you. Victory! Well, there's something we can do with the snails we picked up. Random slime time, yeah. Bump, 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 bottom. Of course, got slimed. Let's talk to him. Sam, there's a stampede headed for town. Don't go outside. We're open 24 hours a day, Fred. I never go outside. Besides, the sun dries out my beautiful skin. I'm just saying, you know, for your own safety. Gotcha. Tell you what, I'll stay in here and just sort of serve drinks and collect money. You run around outside with like a chicken with your head cut off and save the town, okay? Okay. Doc, what do you know about snails? They make me sick to my stomach. Pardon? They make you what? Sick. Sick. That'll be quite enough of that talk. We're not plugging any shaving cream companies in this game. Fourth wall humor! Now... This I had... Okay. Damn flies, this place is like a stable. A stampede of snails. Yes. Helen, have you ever thought of putting escargot on the menu? Because we picked up the snails. It's worth getting all worked up about. Wait. Have you heard Hop sing? There's a stampede a-coming. Nobody tell Hop sing nothing back here. Hop sing could fall over and die and rot, and nobody would even know for days. Well, I'm telling you now. Yeah, go and leave Hop sing to suffer in silence. So what if everybody ignore me? So what if nobody talk to me back here except Mom when she wants something? So what if Hop sing slave over a hot steam table all day and work fingers to the bone? I thought you were going to suffer in silence. Okay for you, Freddy Pharkas. You get used, you see. You just like all the rest. Vamoose! Hop sing, haven't you put up those no pest strips yet? Now, what I need is... We're gonna give her the snails. Don't know who around here will eat these since they don't give you gas, but I'll put them in a bag of cornstarch and think about it. And I suppose a thank you is in order, so thank you. Okay. Yeah, let's come to the Mercantile. Chesterfield's Mercantile. Willie, you heard about the snail stampede? Yepper. Ever hear of anything like this happening? So Mom wants her to give you gas. Yep. Nope, never. Well, what am I supposed to do about it? Hey boy, I'm just an old whittler settling around watching events on old commenting with folksy old-timey attitude. You know, kinda cranky with a sense of humor too. Can't you give me some advice? Well, that ain't my specialty, but I'll tell you this. Them snails ain't much different from your ordinary garden slugs. They probably just like the same things, so just keep that in mind when dealing with them. Thanks. You're welcome. Now get out of here, I'm done with you. Now... my first thought to fixing the snail problem would be like make a salt line. But that's not what the game wants you to do, actually. You can breathe easier now, Sal. I took care of the problem with the horses. Turns out somebody put lentils in their feeds. Ever heard of anything so dastardly? That's a dastardly, alright, Freddy. But now what are you gonna do about that stampede heading for town? I can't do his thing. Mom wants it when we die. What am I gonna do about it? Why is it always me? Sure, and you're the smart one, Freddy Pharkas. The one in control, the one we're all like watching and counting on. The rest of us are just extras. Now go be a bunny lad and stop that stampede! Well, let's talk to the sheriff about this. Sheriff, are you gonna help me stop that stampede before it runs over the whole town? Now look here, Fark Black. Stopping them horses from putting the town away was all well and good, but you can't stop a stampede, can ya? There's nothing to be done but batten down the hatches and hope for the best. Me, I figure I'm safe in here. This is the only building in town that's made out of rock. You go save your own butt, boy. Or get out of town like the smart folks are doing. Dagnab, you sheriff, you're not doing anything to help. Why, sure I am. I'm refusing to panic. I don't like him. He's acting weird. Oh, let's talk to Penelope if she comes out. Oh yeah, and we also stole the ladder from the slide. I can show that to her if you want to see that. Ah, here she is. Penelope. Hold on, at least wait till she's out of the schoolhouse. Okay. Penelope, quick, you're in danger! Why, Frederick, you're all flushed. What's wrong? There's a stampede headed this way. Well, slowly, but still. If I don't act quickly, the whole town's gonna get slimed. I don't understand. Slime? That sounds distasteful. It's snails, Penelope. You've got to get the children inside. If it's only snails, Frederick, I'm sure we've got enough time for recess, don't we? Well, yeah. Frederick, why don't you run and be a man and fight with the stampede, or do whatever a real hero would do? I'll keep my eye on the children for the time being. I'll make you proud, Penelope. You'll see. Let's show her the ladder. Totally didn't steal it. That looks like the ladder from our playground slide, Frederick. Now, I'm not saying you chuck it, but I'm gonna close my eyes for a count of 5, and when I open them, I want that ladder returned, if that's our ladder. Ready? Penelope closes her eyes and counts to 5 while you stand there, awkwardly hiding the ladder behind you. I see the ladder's not back in place. Perhaps it was somebody else who stole it. I apologize for wrongly accusing you, Frederick. Can you forgive me? Oh, for anything, Penelope. Now, I think things change each time. No! Act 2 still has the joy buzzers. Well, we'll get that the snails stampede comes, we'll all get slimed. Yep. Actually, let's read the graves. I kind of want to do that. Here layeth James Ernest Hopper. Aha, you always wondered where Jimmy Hopper was buried. Hey, how'd you die anyway? A ghost voice carries in the wind saying, violently. I think the horse farts were a bigger threat. You start to think of something. Okay. Hey, tell me something only you dead guys would know. You think you hear a muffled faint voice saying, okay, you ask for it. April 23rd, in your sleep. Whoa. Here lies Butch Casualty. He also cheats, steals, murders, and writes bad checks. Pardon our dust, but here we grow again. A new grave is being erected on this site in honor of Philip D. Graves. Looks like your dear friend Philip has passed on. Gee, it only seems like a day or two you filled the prescription for him. Uh-oh. Oops. Hey, is there life after death? There's no answer. So I take that as a no? How's the weather down there? A voice filters up. Rotten! Under this rock lies Ernie Fleabag. More text cannot describe how he'll be missed. Hey, I like your gravestone. A voice drifts up from somewhere beneath your feet and says, I'm in a box that's 6 feet deep, so shut your mouth and let me sleep. Oh boy, it's one of those rare Burma Shave's headstones. Beneath this plot lies Edward Fiskars. His time grew short, but not his whiskers. Burma Shave. The epitaph reads, Poor Prudence Brown was merely dozing, never woke, now decomposing. Here lies Eric D. Unready. He had a fatal error reading Drive B. Here lies Les Lonely. He died with his shrink wrap still on. Yo, wake up and help me! I just want to mess around. You hear a disembodied voice telling you that there are no online hints in this game. Hello down there! You think you hear some words trying to talk with a mouthful. Ew. Sorry to hear you're decomposing. You think you hear a voice say, yeah, I'm all broken up about that myself. Okay, well, anyways, I know how to solve this problem. Let's go to the saloon. We got some money to use. Let's get drunk. Let's get beer. Okay. Monies. Score! Hey Sam, give me a case of the beer you just got in from St. Louis. 1 case of LeBreau for the Pharmacist coming up. Sam hands you a case of the Lobro beer that gave St. Louis blues. Now, you know that this beer doesn't come corked, right? They're using some newfangled pinched metal tops. Ooh. No problem, Sam. I'll take care of it. Okay, fine. It'll be $4.87. Here you go. Nice bankroll. Come back anytime. So, I had no idea that, snails like beer or slugs. I had no idea that was a thing. Now, you know how we open these? By being sacrilegious. With muscles bulging from years of grappling with childproof caps, you deftly wield the church key and wrench the tops from all the beer bottles. And they're bubbly. Don't be caught with it in your buggy. But yes, this is the last thing I'm gonna do for this game tonight. Whoa, that was a close one. You only have 3 things left. No, I don't. Now let's get drunk on our asses. Can we even drink it? That just doesn't work like that. You take a drink of the beer. Fortunately, you've got much more beer left. You could never drink that much beer, so don't even try. Okay, we gotta take the beer and just pour a line of it down here. Hey boys, it's Miller time. But yeah, I had no clue that slugs like beer. Like, that's a thing? That's a thing? My guess would have been you put a salt line to prevent the snails from going into the town. Will it work? Will they accept the domestic Miller time? Come and grab your beer. Isn't that cute? They're so gullible. Don't they look like little lemmings marching over that cliff? There they go. And then it parodies the game Lemmings. There they all go. Now we save derpy looking vultures. End. Snail problem end. Now that's gonna be it for tonight. And they laugh like Muttley, alright. That's gonna be it for tonight. Hope you enjoyed that. It's actually gonna be my first time actually fully playing through the game. But I did watch a playthrough beforehand that made me want to play it. It's like, okay, I should do this. It's a weird game so far. Like it though, yeah. Like, we got weird problems to solve. And in the next one, the next problem we're gonna have to solve, you'll see. For now, goodbye. And I guess I'll try to stream. I guess Monday, Monday, and Wednesday are gonna be the next time I can stream. Thursday, I'm going to Idaho, so I gotta set up like a few episodes of something since I'll be gone for a week. Like, I guess 3 would be a good number. Not sure what it'll be though. Anyway, that's it, and bye-bye. That's a lot of talking.